Na wasikia mtu mmoja hapa ananiambia wachana na mambo ya housing.
Is Mount Kenya ready to embrace President William Ruto?
Let the man come in. Put your hands together, cheer him. Let him go home.
As the president prepares for his grand return to the slopes of Mount Kenya, Kenyans are wondering, will Central Kenya welcome him with open arms or open heckles? Let's not kid ourselves. The last time President Ruto dared set foot in Embu after his fallout with the region's favorite son, Gachagua, the reception was, let's just say, less than presidential. The heckles rang louder than the speeches, and the optics downright tragic. But this time, the president isn't leaving anything to chance. In classic Ruto fashion, he has deployed his loyal Mount Kenyan brigade, an eager troop of legislatures led by Deputy President Kindiki, to grease the gears of public opinions before his arrival.
Mungetaka rais asembee hapa, atembee hapa Murang'a, afike huko Mathioya na Maragwa na Gatanga na Kandara, afike kila sehemu ya Murang'a, akuje asikuje, akuje asikuje.
Their mission to soften the ground, lubricate local sentiments, and ensure that the president's political entry is more smooth during his penetration in Mount Kenya.
Ere rais karibu. Ni andu aigana marakaribisha rais yoke Murang'a. Netokwenda Murang'a kurehagwa maendeleo. Thoko shikihe.
Now, Kindiki and his cohort have been on a region-wide charm offensive, preaching the gospel of Ruto's greatness, hoping to erase the memory of the political decapitation of their own homegrown former Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua.
Rais ndiye amenituma hapa tukiwa nao waheshimiwa, kuhakikisha kwamba zile projects za serikali ambazo zimeanzishwa zinaharakishwa, zinaisha, ili mwananchi apate msaada haraka.
But has Mount Kenya actually moved on? Are the people ready to forgive and forget the high-profile defenestration of Rigiji? Or will President Ruto's motorcade be met with cold stares and unfiltered fury?
But anyway, he will use money. And this is an arrogant president. What do you do?
Ndura Waruingi has come out to claim that President Ruto isn't just prepared for heckles, he has funded for them. Waruingi adds that the president may very well line pockets in the region to stage manage a picture-perfect homecoming. After all, nothing says love like a rented crowd and a freshly printed placard.
Now, Apostle, currently the president is gearing up for his entourage to the Mount Kenya region. Recently he had a meeting in State House with Mount Kenya legislature,
Yes.
planning on this meeting.
Yeah.
What do you foresee?
For me, I will want to advise the Kikuyus in Mount Kenya. Let the man come in. Put your hands together, cheer him. Let him go home. Don't heckle him. We are mature. You are not just ordinary people. You are not fake people from the Kibera and other places where you'll have to go, Ruto must go. Don't even say Ruto must go. You have your vote, you have everything. Don't heckle this man. Let him come. Let him go through. Just go doing your business. And don't ignore him. He will come with a motorbike. Every motorbike will be carrying through guys. He will address them in Thika. The same people, he will go to Gatanga, he will address them. The same people will drop to Murang'a town, he will address them. The same people will go to Nyeri. The same people with the motorbikes, he will address them. And then he goes home. It will not change us. It will not change you. It will not kill you. It will not hurt you. Just behave maturely. Behave like you know what you are doing. And the money is coming. Of course, you'll be given money. Eat the money. This is your money. Eat it like you've never eaten it. And go have fun. Kama ni kamchupa kula kamoja na ufurahie. Then akipita, that's the end of it. Nenda ukalime shamba. Don't be incited by anybody to throw any story. Because that is the trap you Kikuyus are being put into. To fight so that you can be portrayed to the other people. Ati hawa ni watu wabaya. Hawa ni Kindiki. Avoid as much as possible. Akipita hapo karibu na wewe, mwambie Ruto juu, Ruto juu, Ruto juu, Ruto juu. Akikuuliza kama utampatia kura, ni yako, mwambie ni yako. Hata ukitaka miaka ingine 300, we give you, you are our king. Just tell him that way. That is how to defeat an enemy.
Yesterday, Wamuchomba said that where Gachagua is heading to is now being portrayed as a tribal leader more than a national leader. Is always addressing the Kikuyus, or rather putting out there the Kikuyus as the main victims, rather than focusing on the whole agenda of the nation.
No, for him to succeed in his politics, you must start from the Kikuyu, from being tribal. Even Jesus, to start for his preaching, he started from being a tribalist. And he even cautioned his disciples, do not go beyond to the Gentiles, just preach first to the Jew. God himself is a tribalist. That is why you are a Mkalenjin, I'm a Kikuyu. That's why the other person is a Masai. This is from God. So being tribalist, being told that you are a tribal, that is nonsense. Me, I am a Kikuyu. And if anybody is supposed to challenge this, it is the system, the government, the president himself, because he's more tribal than anybody else. By what? Go ask Ruto to give you his ID, the identification card. Then go get the serial number. Go to where the IDs are being registered. Look at the paper that he filled. One thing, there is a question, what tribe are you? He wrote, I'm a Kalenjin. What clan are you? He wrote. What sub-clan are you? He wrote. The thing you and I did. So who has fermented tribalism in Kenya? Is it Gachagua? Is it who? Is it me? It has been enshrined into what identifies me as a country, as a member of this country. So if you are talking about tribalism, it is out from your ID. The ID has taken me to my clan, to my tribe. So if you are to call tribalist, you are a tribalist yourself. I'm a tribalist by virtue of owning an identity card of Kenya. And again, when Ruto was working with the Gachagua, they picked on Gachagua because he was a Kikuyu. They could have picked Ndura. They could have picked some people from Western Kenya. They were more prominent people than Gachagua. Musalia Mudavadi was more prominent than Gachagua. Mudavadi, when the Wetangula was more prominent than Gachagua. But they stuck with Gachagua because they need a vote from Mount Kenya that is grounded on the tribe called Kikuyus or Ogema community. So whatever that happens or happened in the politics of Ruto, it was tribal. Your ID itself sells you out. You are a tribalist. Did you know that? Yourself, you are a tribalist.
But in this aspect,
and for Gachagua to become a man that has a following, you must build yourself from where you come from.
But he already has the following already. Why does he always stay? Yani inakuwa ni kama tu. It's all about the central region, nothing more than that.
Because that is the formation of Kenyan politics. You don't need to get out of your region. You need only to build your region, be strong, and then build Matangi from Kisii, and then build Kalonzo from Cumberland, and then build somewhere there, and they come together. They share the government. That is the formation of the country. That is the attitude that we have. And because we have never learned, we're still going to say that these are what we call principles. They normally call them principles. If you go to Azimio, what is Azimio? Azimio was Martha Karua. Azimio was Jubilee. Azimio was ODM. Azimio was the party from the coast. Azimio was from people from Garissa. This alignment. So this one restricts you from moving around the country until when you are going to be endorsed by the tribal chiefs of various places. Then these tribal chiefs of the various places were the one that will go take you around to their land. That is a system that was created way back by Moi and then inherited by Uhuru Kenyatta. but manipulated by Raila Odinga. Yeah, because the chief architect of tribalism in Kenya is Raila Odinga. Yes.
Now, the president is heading over to the central region. Do you feel he is well prepared, and do you feel that the reception will turn out as he is expecting?
If you looked at the things that happened in Slee, because I happened to pass by where these things were being organized, those young people, that's why they turned out to be robbers. They had been promised 3,000 for the attendance. And people are hungry. People don't have money. And you are told now to go and cheer Ruto, I'm going to give you 5,000. I hear there is about each member of parliament is being given 5 million. Each governor is given 15 million. And each senator is given 10 million. That's a hearsay. I hear some. I am not there to see. This money is coming from the OP. That's the money that works for security. These are money, they say they call it unaccounted money. It's not accounted for. So these are money that has been taken to Muranga. And the Muranga young people don't have money. What do you expect? And they're told, if you attend, I'm going to give you 1,000. They will all come. They will cheer Ruto because of. But once he goes, Ruto must go. So what he will do, he will fulfill to a self-desire. He will appear like amejifurahisha. Ni kama sasa uko na stress, uende ukunywe chang'aa ndio stress iondoke. But kesho asubuhi utajikuta na the same stress. These are the Kikuyus, and he has worked with them. Once they have moved out of you, no matter what you do to them, they will come, you bring the money, you eat. During the Moi time, Kamodo used to bring a lot of money. I remember one day Kamodo brought me 3 million so that I can go mobilize young people. I went to the young people, I told them, there is a saying in Kikuyu, Jogu dedika kona muguogo wayo. Meaning, an elephant is never buried with its the tank. Yeah. Because the tank is money. So you cannot bury the money. So Ruto coming to Mount Kenya is a good deal for the young people who don't want money. The motorbike, the guys with the motorbike will fuel their motorbikes. They will carry three people. They will be paid. Watu wako na mafuta huko watanunuliwa mafuta. Watu watashiba, an MP atashiba, MC atashiba, councillor senator atashiba, governor atashiba.
But you think
at the end of the day, as he finishes, people will go back to Gachagua?
But don't you think that's a bad investment?
It's a very bad investment.
When you pour your money on people and you know.
And why would you pour money? You are the president of the Republic of Kenya. If you are going to open up Muradi in Muranga, so you just go straight to the Muradi, open it. You don't need people to be there. You don't need the people to come and cheer you up, because that one will vindicate you. Right now, when you see a road in Kenya, you see who?
I think
Kibaki. When you see any road in Kenya, you see Kibaki. When you see any single development, the railway line, everything, there is nothing Uhuru did. There is nothing this guy Ruto will do. Anything infrastructure you're seeing that is going on was an initiative of Kibaki. Anything you see, wende Bungoma kwenu, wende kwa Ukambani, wende wapi, wherever you go, any road you see a tarmac mzuri imetembea hivi, is Kibaki. Hakuna kitu ya Uhuru. Hebu nionyeshe barabara moja ya Uhuru apart from this private road. The super highway? No.
The expressway.
The expressway. It's a private road. PPP is UPP bought. And Kenyatta family and some more Chinese. And that's the money that the 11 billion that disappeared from the national coffers. And that's what built this one. Was taken out there, and it came as a loan.
So if the president manages to step foot in the central region for the first time after 4 months,
he will, for sure he will. Yeah, he will. He will. Central atatembea vizuri. Na atakuwa na umati. Yes, people will eat his money nicely. I'm also looking for him. If you get somebody, and because they will be watching this, if you have some money, please, I need money. I need money. I will eat.
Pesa za kumobilize.
Kama za kumobilize watu. I can mobilize for him 10,000 people. Just like that. Si anataka mtu wa kumpigia makofi. Watu washibe nyumbani. I can do that. I'm capable.
But okay, this is a bad. I maintain this is a bad investment for the president.
It is bad. He knows that. He has advisors. He has intelligent people. It's bad. But anyway, he will use money. And this is an arrogant president. What do? You cannot be able to advise him. And again, if he fails to go there, what picture will he be sending to the other parts of the country? He had to pay Somalis in Isili. They were paid 2,000 per person. And those who were not paid walikimbia mpaka State House kwenda kungojea pesa yao huko, wakashikwa. So hata huko itafanyika huko. What he will do, ataenda Sagana Lodge. Ataita sasa community leaders, na kifika huko ni 10,000. I'm asking those people who are organizing this thing, please consider me this time. I need the 10,000. Yes, we need our money because anyway it will be eaten by somebody else. Yes.
And you once said in our previous interview that kutakuwa na mipango ya kwenda Sagana Lodge, the president and perhaps even the Uhuru might be there, or rather he would organize leaders.
No, that one backfired. That is when they transferred, wakaipeleka na Maina Jenga kule Nyeri. Kuna mahali walienda na kina Madhenge. Wakasema sijui wanaombea sijui amani. It backfired, wakaipush out. It didn't work the way they could have wanted it to work. And all that they wanted is to achieve how to get into the government. Uhuru. And because they can't come out openly, they have pushed Raila to do their job for them. And it has worked. I don't think Uhuru will need to meet Ruto anywhere. Because his plan has worked. His plan to dethrone Ruto has worked. And therefore, what will happen is that some chaos will be organized in parts of Mount Kenya, so that Mount Kenya can, because they just want to brand Mount Kenya as a very bad people, very selfish people who can kill, people who can do anything for the sake of power. So that's to say, when Gachagua went to a church in SEK, you saw Sapit, or Sapit refusing to even mention Gachagua, but what he did, they also switched off power. They collaborated with the power people, they switched off the power, they switched off many things so that Gachagua cannot be as he addressed, because they knew this man can.
But Ole Sapit actually acknowledged his presence and even mentioned the presence of all the Gachagua's battalion.
If Kindiki was in that venue, would he just be mentioned?
Of course.
No.
Because Ole Sapit maintained that in as much as, all he doesn't want is to give politicians the opportunity to speak in church, but he would acknowledge your presence. And he said that is also inclusive of the president and his deputy. When they come to an ACK church, they are not allowed to speak in church.
What changed from Ole Sapit? Because this is what they have been doing. What changed? Let's wait and see. Let's see when Kindiki will be in an ACK church, or will be, because it could have been wise for him, because the people in the church, you see the chaos that happened there. The people in the same church are from Nyeri. And from Nyeri, that's where Gachagua is. So these are royalists to Gachagua. When it comes to politics, we lose a lot of power we donate a lot of power to the politicians, and they control and manipulate everything. What they could have done is that, like many churches would have done, is now that we have finished the service, they go outside the compound and the Gachagua be allowed to address. But they knew he's going to do that. They had planned the goons to come and disperse him. So in all what is happening is that, and I told you that the Gachagua thing factor, itaendelea kuwa changamoto. And Gachagua will be so much restricted not to even come out of his house. They're going to put some like a condom that he will not come out of from his house, Wamunyoro village. Because all what they want to do is that they want to take away Kikuyus from him so that it can be given to somewhere. Even Dinyoro, you will not be surprised to see it's a project. Muturi, you will not be surprised to see it's a project. These people, they know how to scheme, they know how to scam, they know how to do everything. Yes.